How's it, fellow adventurers? My name is Steph, and welcome to No Man's Sky. This is a space adventure game, and it's quite in theme with my channel. This game released 9 years ago, and I bought it, I actually pre-ordered it just when it was terrible. I never refunded it. I wanted it to, but there was millions of people that did. Hundreds of thousands, whatever. And yeah, I just never did. And now they've just updated so many times and such. The game is a masterpiece now, pretty much. And there is a Voyager update that's released 27th of August, where you can build your own ship and stuff like that. We are a hot minute away from that, but we're going to start as a normal campaign. Yeah, I've uninstalled and reinstalled it so much now. We can do survival, custom, creative, relaxed. Survival, the survival challenge, more hazards, small inventory, increased costs. There's no community exhibitions right now. Relax, I don't want to do creative. We can do custom, but I don't care for that. Because with custom, you can just say, okay, normal, easy, whatever. You can change all of these settings, like no combat, all of that. And I don't care. I just want to do a normal playthrough, just chilled. And in settings, I changed so that the cuts aren't too white, because that is very blinding. I made it so that it cuts to black. This is going to be quite a chilled gameplay. There is 256 different galaxies in this game. And the chances of dropping into a world where any other gamer has ever been is very, very slim. So yeah, the first world, usually when you land in, chances are very slim that that anybody else has been on that world. And there is allegedly 18 quintillion planets in this game, which is a whole lot. All of these names you can see, those are different galaxies in this game. So yeah, we can pretty much visit any of them if we have enough time. Yeah, it's a chilled game. It gets quite intense. It should have gone to black, not white. This is so blinding. I don't know why the audio is peaking so much. Yeah, begin initialization. Loop. I just need to activate subtitles. Oh, we're in a frost planet. Minus 53 Celsius. Yes, we work in metric because I like to make sense of my temperature and stuff. So I am not in Fahrenheit or Kelvin because I've got no clue how the heck Kelvin works. But yes, the first planet you spawn on is always a hazard planet. Check their planet at top. That might be a moon. So everything is just loading in. And yeah, you spawn into a hazardous planet. If you've never played this game or seen it or anything, welcome. If you have, excuse me, I'm gonna enjoy it. Hold, now let's quickly, oh, we can't tap to skip. I don't want to skip anything. I want to go options, display and graphics. Is there subtitles? All of this is in ultra, max, okay, cool. General. All of this I need to put a bit softer because it peaks my audio on OBS. Vocals, let's just pop that to 65. Damage, yada. Subtitles. Redeem bonus content. I've done that a few times, tried to, because I got a ship with the pre-order and that. Yeah, never ever actually used it. Let's just check. I want to get subtitles. Give me a few. Really weird. I'm not finding the subtitles at all. But what I'm going to do is, I said that I don't have the pre-order stuff. Here's the ship right here. I'm just blind. a Horizon Omega ship. This is a pre-order ship, Class C, not really the best, but it's awesome. As you can see, this is the usual one that we get, the Radial Pillar BC-1. It goes for 3.4 million. Its damage is better, maneuverability is better, and the prime vector is just terrible actually, if you think about it. There's just more space. Yeah, let's just leave it alone. I don't want to, unless, let's check cargo. Yeah, it's a useless ship. Why are you giving me pre-order stuff 9 years ago if it's terrible? We need to get to safety, first of all, because, yeah, let's get into a cave, because we are getting some lag spikes. We are getting damage. There we go, because we are tiny bit undercover. Okay, so we're gonna do quite a bit of the missions, and then I want to just explore, just have fun. Use the scanner, so let's go to, so this is the log. Awakening, we need to multi-tool repair. So we're gonna start with that. Discovery, I can't remember, there we go. Multi-tool, the scanner, we need ferrite dust, and we need carbon for this. We've got 0 of any of that. Then we need just the life support, all of that is good, and then we don't know where our ship is, it's out of range. Gather ferrite dust. Okay, then ferrite, that's marrow bulb. Sodium. Let's just destroy it. I don't think we can. Okay, well, whatever. So ferrite dust is from rocks. No, it's not. I don't know. Yeah, it is from rocks. Just that thing at the back is not a rock. And we need to check when our whatever this called, this gun thing is heating up. When it goes to red, then it does more damage. As you can see, our damage now currently is 40. There we go. It's starting to go up. So when it goes up and it starts heading to overheat, then you just leave the button for 2 seconds or a second, and then just continue, so that you do more damage actually. And more damage means it will destroy the stuff quicker, obviously. Okay, we will do all of these pop-ups as soon as possible. I just want to gather more ferrite dust than required. See, so it heats up and then boom, so it does 100, and there we go. So you just give it a few seconds every time. And doing 100 damage is so much easier because it destroys the stuff so much quicker. Because ain't nobody got time for wasting. And bloop. Then we just need to get some carbon. I will get into that soon. There we go. Ferrite dust is all good. Let us use scanner. And it needs ferrite dust. Prepared. Sweetness. Now we can just do C and it will scan the whole world. We need to just watch out. Sometimes the mobs are hostile. Creature pellets. We don't have that. But yeah. This creature, a lot of this game is generally procedurally generated. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. And yeah, it's... chances are that you come across a planet, a animal, a plant, or anything like that somebody else has come across. It can be good, but the chances are not fantastic. It's not huge. Like, check that thing. That looks weird. Damaged container. Rusted metals. Let's discard it. We can sell it, but it doesn't really do anything for us. But we need the... oh, condensed carbon. There we go. Getting some sodium. Recharge the hazard. There is a way to do it quickly. I'm trying to remember. Is it... not tab? There is a quick... yeah, X. Then we've got our quick access thingy here, quick menu at the bottom. You just click and then you can scroll and recharge. Hazard protection with sodium. Awesome. And then X. We want to do the mining beam. So what the numbers in brackets is the numbers we have, the amount we have in our inventory. The numbers not in brackets is what is required. So this isn't going to fill up it completely. But yeah, it's at least something. Signal source. Let's go and check what that is. I would like to just get more carbon. Escape to read. Yeah, we'll do that shortly. Use the jetpack and all of that. This is a plant that will hurt us. As you can see, if we go closer, it's gonna... There we go. So it just hurts us. Top left is our shield. The line is our shield. And then the... What is that? And then the circles with the pluses, the heart things, that is our health. Bottom left, you'll see the blue. That is the hazard thing. It is, when it's red, it's heat. When it's blue, now it's frost. Because that's the planet we're on. Sweet root. Okay. And it has more sodium. Sweet. And then the blue is our hazard suit, I think. Navigation basics. Okay, so this is just survive, just normal guide stuff. So unit is the money we get, that we spend, trade, the whole works. Nanites is, I don't know, something. And Quicksilver is very rare. So yeah, we need to hold on to that when we get it. New Ebil. This is the planet that we are on. We can rename it. And we are renaming it to Lucy Tiger, if we spell it correctly. Lucy Tiger. There we go. And awesome. And that will be in the record books of the game forever. So whenever anybody in the real world comes across this planet, they will see it as Lucy Tiger. Tier 2 and above members will can get their names in the game, so feel free to be a Empire leader or a council member. And yeah, there we go. That is up there forever. Add discovery to personal records. That was supposed to go there. Discoveries. Add to personal. There we go. Boom. Name a wanderer record. There we go. Personal record. Planet. Where is it? Euclid galaxies. All of that. I just want to try. Yeah, there we go. So this is the discovery. Then when we get flora 0 discovered, we can get a whole lot to see, minerals and all of that. This, yeah, and minerals, fauna and flora, and then there's waypoints when we reach stuff. Resources, frost crystals, salt, dioxide and copper. Great. Weather is crisp. Isolated sentinels, that is like robots that fight us and that. Flora is ample and fauna is regular. Economy is mining and fledgling. Conflict level is dangerous. And dominance is Corvax. We will still meet all of those things in the future. So we need to head that way. I want to just... let's say we can't, there's no vehicles that we have yet. Creatures, utilities, torch, swap multi-tool, nope. Secondary weapon, no. I want to just check the gestures, no. Photo mode, no. First person and third person. But because this camera is so close on our shoulder, I feel a tiny bit like claustrophobic almost. We need a lot of oxygen. That's going to help us. And then here is our ship. Integration, very long number. Navigate basics, yeah, whatever. Use jetpack, that was just there. And or the exo speed boost. Okay, so just do them together. Or we can just do a melee attack and space. So it goes forward a lot quicker. So we need to go and check this. And yeah, this game I can get distracted very easily. Damaged, rusted metals. I'm not going to take that. I don't care for the stuff. We can get extra other things that it gives us a whole lot more money. Atlas Pause, I've never gotten that, to be honest. I have not played this game so much, so because I get distracted so easily. I'll show it soon how easily it is to get distracted. Like that thing right there, for a technology module. I would like to know what that is. Then you go and explore and forget about the missions. And then you want to explore the planet and so on and so forth. Let's just check here. Sometimes you can, yeah, I just want to say, sometimes you can get really good stuff here. Like this is not junk. As you can see, there's harvested agriculture substance. If it doesn't say junk, then we're definitely going to take it. Let's put it on our exosuit for now. And this opens up and gives us 30 nanite received. Sweet. Reach the marked signal. That is this thing. Is there anything to harvest? No. Okay, so hold E and let's check. Scenario, iteration, that number, deleted. Boundary separation failure likely. Vessel 16, emptied. Pause, sentinel intervention. Deliberate transfer. Analysis, fresh integration generated. Anomaly containment repaired. Broadcast. Where does this take us? Broadcast received. Traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Position logged. System integrate scan initialized. And it takes us where? Investigate the crash ship. That's right, yeah. Or okay, whatevs, bro. Radiant Pillar BC1. Iteration long number 4924G online. Atlas connection intermittent. Launch thrusters offline. Pulse engine offline. I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of a before. This ship at least seems to recognize me. The control reacts to my touch, or at least to that of my exosuit. I am not dead yet, and this ship is a lifeline out to the stars. Read log. Log 4925A. Unavailable. Substituting data. Exosuit connected. Suggestion, pilot should perform maintenance. Select desired repair path. Repair ship system. Self-guided repair protocols initiated. I want to... Okay, pulse engine. We need a hermetic seal and a metal plating. Cool, cool, cool. I want to just sort out this... Camera. Yeah. On foot. Let's just drop it down to 60. I can choose up. Camera height, eye level. Yeah, eye level fixed. Flight. That must be manual. On foot camera. It's normal. Eye level, the camera height reflects the height of your character. Fixed, the camera uses standard height regarding your character height. Yes. Comfort, vignette, yada yada yada. Camera shake strength. Let's just pop that down to 50. Okay. No, wait. I moved that up to 70. Okay. Cool, and we can exit this. Let's check. There we go. And now we can look back and all of that. Repair pulse engine, metal plating. So now we can see there is our there's exosuit, Starship, there's the photon cannon. We need to repair the launch thrusters, that's pure ferrite, 50 of it, and dihydrogen jelly, and then a hermetic seal and a metal plating. So here we can craft all of this stuff in our cargo. We can craft metal plating because that costs 50 ferrite dust. We can just press A or D and we can increase how many we want to build. I'm going to build 2 for now because we're going to need some more for the future. Then we need a dihydrogen jelly. We need a dihydrogen 19 or 40. We need 40, so we've got 19, so it's still a bit to go. Carbon nanotube, that's okay, we will sort that out shortly. Then multi-tool, I want to make this, the analysis visor. This will help us with a lot of stuff. Oh no, we can't have that. So all we have to do is just, doesn't matter if it's in the Starship or in our backpack. What I like to do is organize this stuff to at least have it look better and a tiny bit color coordinated. Like these things are all over the place. Cobalt and then ferrite dust. Yeah, that's good for now. The oxygen, I just put it there on the side because, yeah. What we need to make is a nanotube. Then we go multi-tool, click and add it. Bob's your auntie. That's sorted. This is a class C. We will be able to buy better ones with more damage and all of that. As you can see, we can then also make a personal force field and a bolt caster. I would like to have the bolt caster, but I'm not going to do that yet because we can maybe get lucky and get actually an awesome weapon quite soonish. And then we need to repair our ship. So metal plating, perfect, we've got that. But damage pulse engine part, I can't craft that. That is nowhere to be found. So that means we need to obviously figure out how to do it. Pure ferrite, oh no, how do we do that? At least the nice thing is if you go over it, launch thrusters, critical, repair this with pure ferrite, find detail repair structure in your mission log. So yeah, what we're gonna have to do then is go to the log and then we can just go here. Awakening finders, heroes, repair Starship and multi-tool system. Investigate and repair Starship damage, repair all the inventory and all of that. So I'm quickly gonna jump into the ship because there is something we still need to do, and that is to find out that hermetic seal, how we can find that. Iteration long number, functional. Starship critical damage, vital ingredient missing. Unable to synthesize required component. Pulse engine required hermetic seal. Require assistance. Recommendation, iteration comparison reveals hermetic seal nearby. Salvage planetary chart from distress beacon cache. Okay, repair pulse hermetic seal. Continue. Let us get out. Cool. This little puppy right here. So yeah, if you want your name on a planet, a galaxy, I don't think a galaxy, I don't know. A planet, an animal, a plant, a freaking rock, just let me know. And yeah, tier 2 or above. I peer inside the beacon's housing, as well as its distress broadcast unit. It contains a planetary chart. Take planetary chart. And bloop, got it. Planetary chart, hold E to plot a route. No, just press E. Use E to plot a route. Wait, I'm confused. Open the, there we go. Plot route, there we go. Nice. Where are you? We can show it to us. That way. Okay, cool beans. And then we can scan stuff as well with our new scanner. Hold F to operate. Yes. So now we can start scanning. And this is a, whatever it's called, a micro whatever. And now we can see there is so many animals on this planet of ours. Minerals we haven't started yet. But yeah, so for every scan you saw with this one, we got 1600. And if we continue scanning others, for example, that one there, that's the little interesting one over here. It's like a slug almost. And what we can do is we can rename and upload, or we can just upload it. So for example, if we upload it, then upload discovered to receive 5 nanites. And this goes on to our, yeah, so you can rename it and whatever. And it goes on to the servers, the game servers. Okay, then we can also scan rocks. And obviously the more we scan, the more credits we get. For rocks you get less because rocks are more abundant. For trees it's a tiny bit more, and then for animals a whole lot. As you can see, then this one is a juvenile, exotic. Diet is foliage, there's its height and weight, notes and all of that. And this thing looks so adorable. No buddy. Then yeah, we need to scan as much as possible because it's good to have credits. So now you, with this one, you can see unidentified mineral, ferrite dust, and then question mark, and analyze, question mark. So if we, I just want to check, yeah, if we just mine this one, it will just give us ferrite dust. And why not the secondary one? Because we need to research it. So if we scan it, and then it will just show us, okay, this is what it is, citrobite. This is the note, the primary is ferrite dust, and the secondary is dihydrogen, which is fantastic. So then we just get that, and you'll see ferrite dust 19 and dihydrogen 2. So remember, dihydrogen is a secondary one, so don't expect to get too much dihydrogen. Then this is a tree. It will just give us carbon because it only has a primary. But yeah, we need a whole lot of carbon because it is good. Then you can see at the bottom left, it is minus 95 degrees Celsius. So yeah, we can freeze to death because we're going through a storm. But has a protection, that's fine. We'll just put some, just grab some sodium, and we should be fine for now. While we do that, we are going to run to that there place. Ooh, 800 units away. Let's just continue like this. And we need a whole lot. If we come across a cave, then I'll definitely jump into one. But currently, yeah, it looks quite barren. And we want to be careful for these storms because they can kill us. This dihydrogen is definitely necessary because we needed to make hydrogen jelly. Storm clearing, fantastic. So we can just continue scanning once the scanner has increased. More dihydrogen crystals. Then we just go into here, go to our exosuit, and we make the jelly. We can only make one because we only have so much. Cool. And let's just continue getting more. Then, as you can see over here, there is a carbon crystal, condensed carbon. So where the tree just gives us carbon, let's just scan it, then it's going to give us a secondary thing as well, which will probably be oxygen. Yeah, I could have thought so. This will give us just normal carbon. I'm going to just finish this one up. And then we've got carbon crystals, which give the carbon crystals, which gives us condensed carbon. So yeah, this is all to do with freaking chemical stuff. Because if we look at this, carbon is, and then carbon plus, it's condensed carbon. So 2 carbon makes 1 condensed carbon. And then we get another stage of carbon, which is magnetized carbon, which then has 3 atoms instead of just 1 or 2. The same will go with, not dihydrogen, with ferrite dust. We will get normal ferrite dust, and then we will get, I think, pure ferrite, and then magnetized ferrite, I think. But yeah, I want to harvest a whole lot of this because ferrite dust is our friend. Let us just, there we go. We need to get as much sodium as possible because we need to continue refreshing our hazard suit, hazard shield. Yeah, this just gives us just normal carbon now without the oxygen, and then there is more condensed carbon. And then this is really cool. Can we scan it? No, it's a frostwort. What does, oh, it's just a normal frostwort. Hazmat gauntlet required. Okay, so we can't harvest that. I can't scan this either. Okay, and we are here. Not too bad. Oh yeah, and then we can look around the planet with our searchity McSearch to see other things, like there's more frostworts, copper deposit, dioxide deposit, organic structure, diorite. That looks so beautiful. And yeah, so it's just not just for scanning stalactites and stalagmites and all that. Even though the units that we receive is really good. And I like to try and scan everything, almost everything on a planet, so that we can get the credits firstly, and secondly, then we've fully explored the planet. Like obviously you can't explore the scan the grass, because grass is grass. Then we've got that, and let's just head into, yeah, it wants us to go into there, so I'm gonna firstly go into here, and then we check. There we go. We can do the check the chair. Why is there yeah, encrypted navigation data, awesomeness. Let's check. Yeah, it doesn't give us anything. Then let's check oxygen recycler. Increase the base capacity of the life support system, allowing the user to go longer between charges. Life support. Okay, but does this increase our life support though? Life support tank plus 10%. Okay, that's not bad at all. Then, yeah, there's nothing else we can do here, and we can't do anything with the ship because it's just out of range. Sad that there's nothing here to even just I want to say harvest, but to collect, that's the right word. Yeah, then we can do the hollow there. Okay, yeah, I would have hoped to collect anything else, anything important, but okay. Accessory archives 67, logs corrupted. Entry 4924A follows. No one making this record in case leaving behind in the fabricator might be of some use. Visor damaged. Can't find ship. Recover supplies. The log finish and the machines whirs to life, spitting out supplies. I have the hermetic seal. I need to repair my ship. Whoever it was that led me here, whoever left this message, perhaps they found themselves in the same situation as I do now. And awesome. Now you'll see we've got the hermetic seal blueprint, so we can craft it anytime with condensed carbon. Fantastic. And we also got one for free. And frickin' tastic. Now that means we need to go back to our ship. In the future, when the ship has been repaired, we can then just spawn the little puppy. With this one, summon vehicle, and then we can spawn it in. Summon exocraft. See, there's so many things we can do. There's a trade rocket, the exoskiff, the freighter, and we can't summon it now because it is damaged. But all in good time. See, there's even stupid little pebble rocks over here that we can scan. Analyze objects for rewards. Yeah, that's what we're doing, bruv. Okay, so we can't repair it yet because it's too far away. Locate your starship. Yeah, it's all the way there. On our way, buddy. We haven't scanned this, bro. 3000. Elderly Alpha diet nibbles at shoot. Okay, and there was a sodium. Yeah. Always good to get some sodium. Hazard protection. Yeah, that's just to do with the sodium. And then, like I said, it's easy to get distracted. Because now you're like, oh, salt deposit. That's cool. Let's go and check that out. Dioxide deposits. All of that. Like, yeah. Like there. Unknown building. Let's hold E to tag it before we go to the ship. And let's go and see what that is about. And this is how I get distracted. And then you spend 2 to 3 hours on this planet where you just have to quickly upgrade your ship, sort it out, and then you are like, oh no, so many hours have passed and I haven't done anything. This game's gonna take forever, and then it's actually not even the game. Like, here is a huge hole I don't want to fall into. Oh, and froze. There we go. And then advanced mining laser. So let's scan this, and then you'll see it's going to give us pure ferrite and carbon. But oh no, we can't mine it with this. That's because we need a stronger laser, rather. Stronger machine, or stronger gun. And this is the building. So as you can see, this planet is filled with stuff like this that we definitely need to explore and check out. Oh my word. So yeah, what we can do is all of these eggs are very, very good to harvest, because it gives us a lot of money. Search, we can't search this because we need an Atlas pass, but we can search these little thingies. And universe language detector, and we're looking at our bum. Terminal online. Universal translator service, life form dictionary available. Learn word. You have learned the cornvax word for whatever, I couldn't read it finished. But yeah, so this is pretty much that. There is 3 or 4, and the game crashed. And we're back after that crash. I don't know why it happened, but yeah, as I was saying, these are eggs. Really? And we can collect them, and they are a whole lot of money worth. So we can always check. I just want to get into here. And yeah, there was a tiny bit of a jump back, at least not bad. It was just as we got here, so it was an autosave as we reached here. And as I was busy saying is there is, I think, three, I think it's robots, the little dudes and the big dudes. I don't know what their names are. Different races. Korvaxes is the word for Korvax. We need to learn their languages as we don't have a clue what they're saying when they speak to us, when we speak to them rather. So we'll see how that goes. Did we get anything else? No. Oh man. Okay, that's fine. Nothing found. Before we continue, here is a forgotten terminal. Forgotten terminal. This is just junk and more junk. I don't want residual goop. Definitely don't want it. What you gonna say? User identified. Terminal now active. Unlock data log for analysis. It looks like a wound on the world. Crimson and ragged edges. Ragged edged. Like something that once lived but was then torn asunder. I should have stayed away. Had I the senses to taste the air of the planet, I imagine it would have reeked with some kind of alien fetor, but nothing could stall my curiosity. Was it dead? Where I touched it, the surface was moist and yielding. It seemed to become motile, whatever. Then, crawling on a mat of slow cilia moving from me. I should have left it alone. Analyze data log. I discovered something coded deep inside the long dead traveler's data log. Something has been left that will aid me on my own journey. Nanites. A whole lot of it. Great stuff. Can we do anything this way? Nope. Okay. It's very stuttery. So, yeah. There. That we can't exit. Lantern. That's pretty cool. That PDA we can't do anything with. And just an exit. Okay. What I want to do is I want to show you that we don't want to fight them because they will crush us. 6 love. But we want to pick up those eggs. If they don't despawn. These eggs. Those. Does it pick it up? Ah, don't fight me! Does it? Do we get it? Or what? No, we don't. Then what's the point, man? Okay, we need to head back to our ship anyways. That was quite useless. So, which way is our ship? I think that way. Let's just... Can we scan that? No, that's just the hostile sea. And then that ancient data structure 200 away. And then you're like, okay, but that's just 200 that way. It's not far. But our ship is 400 that way. So then it's going to be 600. And then it's just a whole mess. Yeah, that one. Oxygen, awesome source. Then I want to do the beam. And we don't have to recharge anything else. Okay, awesome source. Cool. Then we go and just get more of this. Condensed carbon is always great. And we're almost there. There we go. There's our little ship. And yeah. Ow. Why are you floating, sir? Alright, who am I to tell you what to do? There we go. Launch thruster critical damage. Pure ferrite, that's what we need to get. With that, we need to get the refined refiner. With the refiner, we need to do... I can't remember. Log there. Scanner that... Create advanced material. A portable refiner is used to create advanced material. The refine can transform and combine substance. But we need to make it. I just can't remember how. There is it. Thank you. Place that little thing not underneath the ship. Then all we need for this one, oh, we already crafted it. Okay, so we need fuel. We can use carbon for that. And we need to use ferrite dust to make pure ferrite. And it is a 1-to-1 ratio. The 1 ferrite dust will make 1 pure ferrite. I don't know how much we need. 50. I know how much we need. Okay, and then we just pop that and start. Once we have 50, I'm gonna make 100. Then we're all good. Then we can do that. I always like to have more than what is required. Okay, then we grab and just pick it up. It's gonna put the carbon in, pure ferrite in, and the ferrite dust in our inventory. Exosuit, so we do ferrite dust, pure ferrite. That I'm gonna pop there. The refiner, because I like to have stuff together. And the navigation data, it is maybe traded with a cartographer aboard a space station in exchange to use that. Okay, so what we can do is we just pop it into our spaceship. And sweet roots, it's not a bad price. I'm gonna pop it into our spaceship. This isn't a bad price. I don't know. See, now the thing is, I don't know what all the stuff we're gonna have to use to what stuff we're gonna need to craft, to stuff like that. But so yeah, put the pure ferrite in, the dihydro jelly, and boom, the ship is ready. Now we need to just get into it. There we go. External temperature is 55 Celsius, not bad. And use W to take off. Awesome. And now we can fly our ship. What I like to do is I like to have use our ship in third person. So there we go. And just normal like this. We can now press C to scan the planet as well, and it will give us stuff that's pretty cool. I just always struggle to control our ships in that. It's probably easier with a controller. I am looking for something specific that I just saw on the compass. Yeah, there, that thing right there. I want to land. I just can't remember. Oh, no, not that. Seek answers. Okay, so probably we can't probably do that now. We will be back. And we just hold in shift to go out of space. 4 planets, dominates the Corvax, mining, and conflict levels dangerous. So in other words, watch your back, brother. And then we can shoot. So we can shoot these rocks. And it will give us whatever the material the rock is made of. The Starship system. Okay. So it's literally just W to fly. That's what we've been doing anyway. Then left shift to boost. I just want to grab this to see what it is. Probably also silver. And space to warp speed. Okay, but let's... Oh, he has like a... This is awesome. Okay, we've got a communication thingy. We'll organize that shortly. Let's talk to whomever. Yeah, there we go. 16, 16, 16, 16. Incoming transmission. Source 4925B. Please identify yourself. Let's identify ourselves. You are not alone. Follow the broadcast end as strangely as it began. The final piece of the signal appears to be a set of planetary coordinates. Input coordinate data. Incoming message. No, that's done.
Navigational data received.
Yes, indeed. So, this is not Lucy. Let's check. Do we have a map? Yes. Now this is the planet, the galaxy we're on. Not very big, but expand signal source, enter free look. This is the whole game where we can travel so much, so much. Now we go unknown planet, press C to scan. Copper, rusted metal, and silver. This rich asteroid. Tritium. Okay, there's another planet. I can guarantee we haven't seen that one. Yeah, because here's Lucy. Frost giant icebound planet. Then we've got this one, signal source of arrive in 3 days, 3 hours. So if we just go like this, it's gonna literally take real world 3 hours. Mirage, unmapped, ancient bones, star bulb, copper. Okay. Arrive in 2 hours and 43. If we hold shift, it's gonna be 22 minutes. If we do hyperspeed, it's going to be 1 minute and something. And if we just leave everything, it's going to take us, according to the signal source in the middle, 55 seconds. According to the right, it is KS. I don't even know. Is that like light years or something? I don't know. Follow the coordinates and find the signal source. Pilot towards coordinate markers and enable pulse drive. So that's not hyper, okay, with space. Pulse drive will autopilot to coordinate markers. Okay, sweet. So yeah, 20 seconds left. And this is just the approximate location. And yeah, this planet looks also quite coldish. Another 22 seconds. Planet Mirage, entering atmosphere. So S to slow down and E to land. We can't do the pulse engine because we are in the planet's atmosphere. But what we can do is we can go up. And then just a tiny bit out of the atmosphere and oops, we missed it. Cool. Then, like I said, this is the approximate location. So we just need to go around and look for the whatever it is. I don't know what we're looking for, that's the thing. Now we go and okay, so we just literally land close to here. Land to begin search. Mission detection reached. I can't remember what we need to look for though. But this is water. Yeah, that's water. Pretty cool. And then we just press E and it will land wherever it has a spot. Cool. Let's get out. And then this is a pleasant, low, beautiful... And is there any hazards except for that thing that's attacking, or that thing that explodes? Okay, so then we just look this way. 160 feet that way. Or unit, rather. I want to scan. Cool. see. And then those things, knowledge stones is something that we need to go to a lot, because that will give us knowledge of the languages and stuff like that. That is quite important as well. But I'm trying to scan as much as possible from this location we have right here. Because it's good to have the units. Okay, so that there. I would like to scan them. That's fine. And then there is fossil bed. These stones and that can give you a whole lot of money as well. If you hit it lucky, you can get a few million of credits for that armored clam. Okay, I've never seen that. Then the... Okay. So let me know, Starbulb, if you would like to see some of these vigilant stones, the bones and stuff. Because that one is red, so it's dangerous. Fossil bed is great stuff. But we need to head in that direction. And we need to get some knowledge stones in the future as well. Buried technology and stuff. So we go, yeah, in this direction. And these videos might be longer because this game is so vast and so much can be done. So yeah, excuse me if the video is a tiny bit longer, but put it on your second screen, put it on your phone and just do work or summon. Oh my word. What the heck? Check this thing out. That's so awesome. Yeah, but the reason I'm here is for that. These damaged things can give you a whole lot of awesome stuff if you hit it lucky. Or we can get junk, I don't know. The sparking wires of the machine generates a signal, tapping out its broadcast into the void. Whomever left the message is long gone. Decipher signal. Beep boop beep boop boop boop. Decoding. 16. 16. 16. Where's the other 16? 4925C. No fuel is failed to reach station. Hazard protection low. No choice but to underground. Deployed base computer. As well as the log entry, the signal contains plans for a base computer and a terrain manipulator. With any luck, the base computer will hold more information about whomever is leaving these messages. Extract plans. Awesome. Base computer, donezo. And terrain manipulator, cool. 2 carbon and carbon nanites and stuff like that. So that was the thing we needed to get. Great stuff. So that buried treasure. It doesn't look buried to me, guys. It shucks. Ow. Get to damn it. So what we're gonna do then is go to their terrain manipulator. We need these things, which is not that difficult if we have the materials. There we go. And give me 2 of them. Terrain manipulator. Hop, hop. Awesome sauce. Now we need to go G to grab the terrain manipulator. G to switch. Okay, cool. Mine? No, we want to create, because I want to create 2 that there. Cool. Then what we do is we can not flatten, not restore, but mine, and just grab a whole lot and go up here. I don't want to run around. Cool. Then what we do here is we just say mine and make it smaller? How do I make it smaller? Probably alright, yeah. Can I make it even smaller? Nope. There we go. That's how we do it. Technology module, salvage data, awesome. 104,000 units. Sweet! Not that we have a lot, we've got 22,000, so still a whole lot to get. And as you can see, this planet isn't hazardous at all, which is awesome. Save and chart unknown sector. So yeah, this just then saves our current and then camp Ellie. There's our ship. Let's just open all of these things, and then what we can do is we can summon our ship to here, or we can search for a copper and get that. So where is copper? 1029. That's a freaking far away. There is copper 759 and copper there. Okay, so we can go and harvest that. And up here, yeah, there we go. These things look so awesome. Not create, not that. Oh, this is just terrain. This isn't even... Okay, cool. You say so. But yeah, like I said, this planet is not hazardous. So it's a good place to start our first little base. I am not going to stay here forever. The whole plan is to get a frigate or freighter or whatever they call it and do a mobile base. That's the whole idea of it. Buried treasure, knowledge stones, the whole works. So yeah, cool. So now we are at our copper deposit. So with the terrain manipulator thing, you can make these things a whole lot bigger. And then when you mine, it's going to take out big chunks and it's going to use less of your guns percentage thing. Or you can make smaller and you can harvest things like this. So if you quickly check, we are mining a small bit out of here because we are using the small head. Now, just with this bit, as you can see, it's not very big that we mined out. And we got 50 copper. Now, if I increase the size and we take out bigger chunks, you're going to see that we are only getting 24. But that took out so much. So I would suggest when it comes to mining, you can do the small one or the medium one, not the large one. I like to use the small one because you get a whole lot more resources out of the chunks. If you want to just have a quick mine and just get as a tiny bit more efficient, then you can do medium. That's not an issue, but you just remember the small one gives you a lot more resources. And that's what we're going to mine over here. We can then start going medium, start cleaning it up more, and just get a tiny bit less than the small one and a whole lot more than the big one. And I don't like leaving nodes with a tiny bit of stuff because it looks bad. If you look, yeah, see, and it's all cleaned up. No, it's not. You can see with this. And then we just need some oxygen. And gather this. Need to check. Diet, nibble, and shoots. Okay, cool. So they're not going to attack us. We need to worry about carnivores and stuff like that. Here's a waypoint, and it will show us stuff around the planet as close as it can, obviously. Now it's going to drop down and show us into a direction of a minor settlement detected. Fantastic. 5 hours away. That's by foot. If we go with the ship, obviously it's going to be faster. Let us damage container, grab these things. Oh man. At least you can give us nanites. Hey, it gave us a microprocessor. That's fantastic as well. That's junk. Let's chuck it. And give us iron battery. Iron. Not iron, iron. Oh, and then we can, if we want to, but I want to, just go and summon vehicle, and our ship will arrive. And then there is other ships that come around and fly over, other alien ships. If you wave at them, they will... That thing looks scary. If you wave at them, sometimes they will come and land and actually give you, like, trade with you and stuff like that. This thing looks scary as heck. Oh my soul, that thing is gross. Flying mostly... And... Yeah, does it say if it's a... Additional? No, it doesn't say anything. Okay. Complete to receive 2000 and whatever nanites. There, yeah, so of course nanites is good. Then we can just press F and upload. But let me know if you want to rename some of these. I do not mind. See, because there now we can upload that screenshot of that waypoint and stuff like that. We can upload this planet. We can rename it. Feel free to rename it if you want in the comments, and then we can do that. And then here is our ship. This ship, then we can go to that other little settlement. And then, yeah, there's no technology to install here because we haven't learned any of that. You can get boltcasters, a boltcaster to shoot and harm stuff. It's stronger than the mining beam, because mining beam is obviously for mining, and the boltcaster is for fighting and stuff like that. But that said, this is going to be the end of today's episode. It has been fun. I really did enjoy this. And I'm going to definitely enjoy this game. Haven't played it in a hot minute, so I'm excited. Let's exit. And then I'm going to see if I can change the color of my suit. That we will be able to do in a space station, something, whatever they call it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. Check there. That is amazing. And wave. Just wave. These are like frigates and stuff. These can be pirates as well, and they can kill us. And we're waving at them. That is so freaking awesome. Check there. So we can wave at them as well. It's so awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm scared that thing comes and eats me. Where's the other ships that were just above us? Oh, they went up. It's so freaking amazing. This game is amazing, and it's so vast. We will go and explore that mini settlement in the next episode, and then we can continue with the quest logs. I really do appreciate you being here. And let me know if you would like to see more. I'll catch you in the next video. Please remember to like and subscribe. And members, you get your names in the game. Choose a planet, choose an animal, choose a plant, choose a rock, choose whatever you'd like, and we can put that in. And we can even make ships that will have your name in. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.